What up, Super Players? The Tournament of Power booster box is finally out, and we got all these Tournament of Power cards, and they're epic. So because of that, we're going to be making a Jiren deck profile. And before I get started, I want to say hit that subscribe button if you're into these deck profiles, because we're going to be having many of these awesome deck profiles in this channel. And on top of that, tomorrow we're going to be having Team Wars, and in this Team Wars we're going to be having some of the best players in Dragon Ball Super card games and some of the best teams going at it live on our channel at HD quality, and it's going to be super clean to see these guys using these new cards in action. So let's get straight to the deck profile. So Jiren, all I gotta say, in the anime, he is a monster beast killer. And what does he do in the card game? Well, when you attack a leader card, you draw one card. Basic effect, very simple. Drawing, very crucial. And when you're at 4 lives or less, this is when you awaken and you don't draw 2, you untap 2 energies, which is very good for Jiren, because it's gonna allow us to spam out many of these Universe 11 battle cards. And that's how this deck runs. The way I built this deck is spam, play the big old Jiren. So when this card attacks, draw 1 card. And this is the kick to Jiren's leader card skill. When you're awakened, at the end of your turn, choose up to 2 of your Universe 11 battle cards and restand them and switch them to active mode to help them and help this deck to keep these Universe 11 battle cards from getting KO'd and attacked. So that's this leader right here, and let's get straight to building the one and only Universe 11 squad. So let's recruit some cards. We got Bad Ring Laser as our extra card because this card negates any of the killer cards like Cold Bloodlust and a negate, and can literally get you a game on its own. So we're going to be having 2 Bad Ring Lasers because just like in the anime, it's super strong, instantly kills someone if they're caught off guard. And then Cocotte Zone is one of my new favorite negates of the game because you negate the attack, then if your leader is Universe 11, which it is, choose one of your opponent's battle cards and switch it to rest mode. So this card technically could stop 2 attacks and could stop an entire play with just 1 energy. And because of that, we're going to be adding 4. And this deck revolves and benefits from your opponent's battle cards being in rest mode. So that's that. And then since this leader and this deck benefits from your opponent's battle cards being in rest mode, why not add Crusher Ball to stop their play? Pretty much a big old banana slip to the face, and you get to pretty much use Universe 11 skills to its fullest potential. So what's our first Universe 11 battle card we're going to recruit? This guy, Hero Combination Tupper, 1 turn play, 1 energy required, search for a Universe 11 by picking the top 3. We're going to add 4 of these because he is our 1 turn play playmaker. And then who else do we need to add to Universe 11 team? Well, we gotta add awakening cards. So we're gonna add Hero Combination Kunshi because he will allow us to self-awaken, and you do not want to get stalled out in Dragon Ball Super card game. Your opponent, if he's good, he's gonna be like, I'm never gonna attack this guy, and I'm just gonna stall him out and kill his Jirens. So you gotta awaken yourself, and because of that, we're going to be adding 4 of these guys because he allows you to awaken by picking up 1 card from your life, adding it to your hand, and then you get to switch one of your opponent's battle cards to rest mode, pretty much benefiting from Universe 11 and taking advantage at Universe 11's pretty much main skills of rest moding cards. So, and killing rest mode cards. So then after that, we got Hero Combination Vuan, and he's going to be our killer of the rest mode cards because you can play him for 2 energies, and if you have another Universe 11 on play, which you will with this deck, this card gains 5k power, and at the end of your turn, he restands. So you can attack, restand, attack, restand. Very good leader right here. And we're going to be adding 3 of these guys. And then, since you want to have as many of these Universe 11 battle cards in play, this guy is pretty much what you call an unkillable bug. Why? Because Hero Combination Zorre is a blocker, so he's good, so you can defend. And on top of that, if you have another Universe 11 battle card in the battle area, this card cannot be KO'd by battle once per turn. So he's like a cockroach. You kill it once, well guess what? He isn't dying. You gotta kill it twice. You gotta step on it twice to get rid of this thing. So that's 4 of these, and this card will allow us to keep the Universe 11 battle cards on play. Then we got Key Bomb Support Cocote. She is our 10k boost draw card for 5 energies. This guy, this beast, this lady is a monster. So we had 4 of those. So then who else? We need hero combination Kitol. Kitol, let me tell you guys, I need some water because this guy is so beast. Kitol is a barrier. So he cannot get you guys popped when you're going for game. And this is the guy you want to go for game with. Because if you have 2 or more Universe 11 battle cards in play, he brings the ultimate pressure to the leader. Why? Because this card gains 5k boost and he gains double strike. So this guy going for game for sure. We have 4 of these because you want to spam out as many of these and go for game 20k double strike with all of them. And then we're gonna add our spot removal, and that's Jiren. Every deck needs spot removal. Jiren takes advantage of all the Universe 11 cards and turn things in rest mode. And when you play this card, you get to pop 2 of your opponent's rest mode cards if you choose so. And that is so darn good because he is also a Universe 11 squad member that comes into play. Then this is one of the best cards in this deck and helps the Jiren leader to pretty much run as fluid as possible. Swift Warrior Dispo, because not only are you spamming out more Universe 11 battle cards, you're also getting a 15k body on play and another Universe 11 card on the field, and you can play on offense, defense, come on to the board, brother. So we got 4 of these guys, and then after that we got Alley of Justice Topo. This card revolves the entire deck. This card makes the entire deck because when you play this card, if your leader is Universe 11, which Jiren is, you get to pick up 10 cards and then play 2 of them that happen to be 3 costs or less. And if you haven't noticed, almost every battle card that's Universe 11 is 3 costs or less. So for that reason, we're going to be adding 4 of these guys because he plays these Universe 11 battle cards and he spams them out. And that guy is the card you're going to want to be playing. And then who is going to be the last and final Universe 11 squad member? We're going to add Jiren, Absolute Justice, because he is the final blast, the final eyeball killing monster. Because he's quadruple strike the level of Whis, the 12 drop angel. Yup, he has quadruple strike, and he reduces the cost of himself by 1 for each Universe 11 battle card you have on play. Because of that, you are going to be able to play this guy for a lower cost, not 10, and if you're playing the deck right and you are successful, you have about 5 or 4 of the Universe 11 battle cards on play, or even more if you're playing it very, very good. And you can play this guy for a low cost. And when you play this card, you pretty much are gonna win. When you play this card, choose all of your opponent's battle cards and energy in rest mode and place them in the drop area. So you play this guy, he pretty much sweeps the field of everything in rest mode and pretty much leaves your opponent vulnerable and naked for a quadruple strike. 1, 2, 3, 4 hits to the face. Hopefully fatality then. And because of that, we're gonna be running through, and since our leader draws, it doesn't require us to have 4 of these guys into the deck. And then the one card that's not going to be a Universe 11 card that I'm gonna have to add in this deck is gonna have to be No Opening Sun Goku, because I am always fearful of unable to be awakened. So we need a different form of awakening, and that's why we're gonna be awakening with this Opening Sun Goku, just in case they find a way to kill our awakening method Universe 11 character. So we're gonna have 2 of these, and then last but not least, let's go to the overround cards. And we're gonna need some spot removal in this deck that is early game and doesn't require them to be in rest mode. And because of that, we're gonna add Mass Saiyan into the deck, and we're gonna be adding 3 of these guys because he is only 1 cost required. And if your opponent's playing pretty fairly good, he's gonna find a way to kill your Universe 11 battle cards giving you overround potential, and then you could counter them by removing their battle cards by warping them and having a double strike to keep on the pressure. So this is gonna be what we're gonna be adding. That's it for recruitment, and let's go onto the deck. It's gonna be costing around $19 for some reason, very cheap. And let's go to the visual view and give you a rundown of how this deck runs. So obviously our overround card, Mass Saiyan, we need spot removal because this deck suffers from spot removal unless they're in rest mode. So that's why we got the Mass Saiyan Beast mode. And then our Bad Ring Laser to counter just in case they try to cold blood us our big old Jiren or our Topos, and to go for game. And then obviously the negate that puts things in rest mode is beautiful. Then Crusher Ball to put more things in rest mode, even more beautiful. Then our one turn play Searcher. Then we got our big Jiren, our huge Jiren that's gonna finish the game. We have 3 of those. Then we got our Awakening Method to put things in rest mode and keep the pressure by giving us hand and being able to combo and such forth. And then we got the continuous attacking lizard guy right here that gains 5k and restands on its own without the leader required. Then we got the Universe 11 blocker that's gonna help us keep the Universe 11 battle cards on play and blocks to protect our Jiren. Then our super combos, which are so clutch because you get to use them at 5 lives or less. And then our finishing double striking battle card right here. This is the ultimate playmaker of the deck. This is the ultimate, not playmaker, I want to say finisher of the deck. And then our Awakening Method Son Goku. And then our Jiren that's going to come in and pop the battle cards that are in rest mode. And then obviously our 10k boost offensive or defensive play and keep the Universe 11 spamming. And last but not least, the Topo that's gonna come in and play all these Universe 11 members to allow you to play that big old Jiren with ease. So that's gonna be the end of the video. Make sure to hit that subscribe button like I said earlier, and stay tuned for tomorrow's Team Wars. It's gonna be epic, it's gonna be fun, it's gonna be an all-day event, so make sure you stay tuned for that too. So like we always say, y'all stay super.